Live from the 15 Minutes of Fame Studios, 39th and Broadway, in the heart of Bayonne, New Jersey, cause we couldn't afford a spot in Manhattan. Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show. Give it up for your host, me motherfuckers. Let's go.
Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show with Uncle Ra. That is me.
What's up, man? It's the incredible Marv Wonderful, Detroit's own. Battle Rap had a Hall of Fame. Might be first ballot. You know how it go.
Did you add the wonderful after one, or was it one first? And did you break?
So, quick story.
I know the story.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So, when I first started battling in the city, I didn't have a rap name. I was legitimately going around my city just as Marv. And one of my OGs, RIP, my man Big Cobb, he called me one day and said, "Yo, I got your rap name." I said, "Well, what is it?" He said, "Well, you know, most of the times when I ask people who won the battle, the answer is, well, shit, Marv won." He's like, "So that's your name, MARVWON." So I actually added the wonder for an email address. That's where it came from. But it just made sense.
Just in case you choked during this interview.
It's very possible. Was it Total Slaughter?
Yo, you know what? I forgot you were part of Total Slaughter.
I was a really big part of Total
We
Slaughter.
gotta talk about that too. I didn't have that on my checklist.
Yeah.
How you doing though, brother?
I'm blessed, man. I'm fine.
Good?
Thanks for asking.
Good, man. Give it up for Marv Won. That's W-O-N. Because he never lost.
No, I've lost for sure.
Okay.
I've lost. Not in life, though. I've never lost in life.
That's the most important thing, not in life.
You did?
Appreciate you coming through, man.
Thank you, man. About time.
Well, you was only twice you were really up here.
I be looking up. You be having niggas who have no business sitting up here with you, bro.
Who?
I'm not going to name names. You know. They know.
Oh, okay, well, you talking shit.
I'm just saying they know. They know.
Business,
oh, I will.
I want to say this, man. Like, I've been in this game for a long time. A lot of people I could actually pinpoint how I became cool with them.
Mm-hmm.
You, I can't, because it was almost like since the first time I met you, it's just been organic.
Because we went to high school together.
Ever since that.
We went to high school together.
You gonna let people know that we're the same age? I didn't know you want that to be public.
Fuck it, man. I'm here.
But,
nah, man. You know what, man? It's just when you doing this shit for so long, you know, you have a good gauge of who wants something from you and who can and who wants to add to you. And it's very easy to see that you are a person, like, all jokes aside, who cares about the betterment of the culture. So it was very easy to be like, oh, yeah, this my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we've been cool ever since, man. So.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Yeah,
I don't care
brother.
what you hear. What you hear, they said. I probably said it, but that doesn't change how I feel about you.
No, I know you talk shit about
Yeah,
me.
fuck
Take
it.
shots.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
But nah, you for real, man. Like, you one of those guys, man. I genuinely fuck with, man, and respect. You know what I mean? This is the first thing I want to do. What came first, battling or rapping?
Rapping came first.
Did it? Because you go back so far. It's like, shit, man. It's like Marv's been battling forever, but
you know what, though? Like, I'm also from the era where, like, I was only battling to get free promotion for my music. There was, like, believe it or not, people, there was an era where everybody who battled made music. And it was easy promotion. It was free promotion. That's all it was. Like, I wanted my music to be heard, and I thought, you know, if I get into these battles and I can have them promo my music in front of it, or like put my music during the introduction, that it would shift people that way. Like, that's legitimately why I kept battling.
Is your first battle on cam a 2-on-2 or individual?
First battle on cam? I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know.
I couldn't figure it out. It's like, because you been doing 2-on-2 since what? 05, 06, 07?
My first battle had to be on cam. My first battle on cam might have been MTV?
That I didn't know.
My first battle on cam might have been MTV. I had won like battles and stuff like that. Like I went around the places and battled. But my first battle may have been my first televised battle, or my first battle called on film might have been MTV.
And what was that? What was the?
That was the very first MTV Def Jam battle that my man.
Damn, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, Rain Man won it. Who's now
Shout out to
RJ
Rain
Payne.
Man, yes.
RJ Payne, he won that. Yeah,
Legend.
Legend. That's my guy too. That's my guy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. Told you.
And then everything else was just in school.
Yeah, for sure. In
shit
school,
like that.
you know what I'm saying? In the hood, like certain spots in the city or like around the city. That's really where I made, you know what I'm saying, all my bones.
First time you wrote a rap and knew you could rap. How old?
4th grade.
4th or 4th?
I was 4th grade.
4th.
4th grade.
Not 4th.
1, 2. What the fuck I said?
You sounded like you said 4th.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4th grade. 4th grade, nigga. I was in 4th grade. Look,
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I had one of those little composition books, and
Like
I was
the white marble.
legit. I was writing
You
raps.
old.
I keep telling people.
You old.
I go to bed at 9:30, bro. I'm washed. I was writing raps in the 4th grade, and like in the 4th grade, one of them composition books. Me and my man Bobby, my man Cheddar Bob, we was a group called Partners in Crime. And like first period, we was writing raps, and then I don't know what happened. But after lunch, man, he came back and ripped all the pages out the book and was like, "PIC is weak." I was crushed. Like that was my first rap beef in 4th grade. It was my man. I don't know what happened.
And then he became on to be a star on 8 Mile.
It's fucking, you know what I'm
shot
saying?
himself in the foot.
Come on, man.
Was that based on Cheddar Bob, or was
Man.
it just so it was a coincidence?
It was
that-
a coincidence.
Cheddar Bob.
Well, he actually ended up becoming Cheddar Bob because he was like getting money.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, it has a different connotation.
And again, you said you wanted to promote your music, so you started to do the battle thing. Yeah, and that's crazy that your first on-cam battle was actually on major network.
Man, it may have been. I would have to double back, but because I didn't do like the tournaments back then. Like I didn't do like Scribble Jam and shit like that. I didn't do those. Like
Right.
I knew my style wasn't. I wasn't ready for those. First of all, and I knew my style may not have translated. I rap a little bit slower. But it may have been that.
Do you remember who you battled in that battle?
No, I remember I smoked some kid though. Respectfully, I beat the shit out of some kid, bro. I beat the shit out of some kid up there. Cause look, I was one of the only niggas who was still freestyling like a dummy. I was one of the only niggas who was going up there like off the dome.
Freestyled off of that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I freestyled in the MTV battle. That's how I lost. I ended up losing to Locksmith. Shouts to Locksmith.
Yeah, legend.
Legend. Locksmith is he's a really good rapper.
Legend.
Yeah, because I was under the impression that everybody was still just in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was called freestyle, right?
You know.
Yeah.
Before I tweaked what my definition of it was, I thought we were still just all in the moment. You talk about your shoes, you know what I'm saying, what your opponent got on, whatever. But he was it was some very intricate raps up there.
What was the first battle you had that you actually wrote for?
First battle that I actually wrote for was.
Sorry, I got all of these hard questions.
No, these are questions that haven't been asked to me. Like I really appreciate it too, because it kind of makes me take account of how long like I've been around. Okay, so let me say this. I think there was a time where battle switched from being in the moment to just having clips, to just having verses. You know what I'm saying? There was a period of time where I just had verses. You know what I'm saying? You just have random ass.
Because we come from the same
like
era.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
keep a clip with you.
Got to keep a clip because you
use that 5-10 times in one day.
Because there was no camera. There was no, you know what I'm saying? It was only word of mouth. So I had maybe 10, 12 verses on deck that I felt like I could like get anybody out of here with. And I went on tour with D12, maybe 04. And I was using those same 12 verses, like smoking shit in every city, because a person in Philly hadn't heard what I did over in Boston. They don't know this verse. So if you count that being the first time I actually like wrote for a battle, just like having generic, okay.
I mean,
Like focused on an
Marv
opponent.
Won, you're about to battle Uncle Ra.
Focused on
I'm writing for this.
Avert.
Damn.
No, I'm lying. There was a battle before that. There was a kid from Detroit, a kid named Famous, who was really instrumental in bringing him and his partner T Flame, on my man Ty Ferris now, who they were really instrumental in bringing like the written like smack style of battle rap into Detroit, along with X Factor and Miles. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in HP. And I battled him. He may have been one of the first people that I ever like sat down and wrote rhymes for. Everybody else, I just had rhymes where, you know, you fit somebody's name in here. You know what I'm saying?
Insert.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he may have been the first person that I ever really sat down and like, okay, I got to craft this for him. Like this won't work for anybody but him.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe.
always important to me because I'm always curious as to, you know, when was that time you sat down and, you know, wrote for that person specifically.
But see, I feel like that was a cheat code though, because I feel like I'm a much better writer than I am a freestyler.
Sure, it's a cheat code.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That's what battle rap became.
That's what it became.
Yeah.
Look.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.